Could you imagine a world where expressing your thoughts and ideas could potentially lead to punishment? A world where the freedom to share your views and beliefs is limited? This might sound like a dystopian novel, but in actuality it's a glimpse into the history of censorship in France. Our journey begins in the 16th century during the reign of King Louis XIV, also known as the Sun King. His reign was characterized by an absolute monarchy where any form of dissent was not tolerated. The king used censorship as a tool to control information, suppressing anything that could potentially undermine his authority or the Catholic Church. Fast forward to the 18th century, we witness the Enlightenment period, a time of intellectual and philosophical development. Despite this, censorship remained prevalent. The government, fearing the power of the written word, suppressed works they deemed radical or subversive. Booksellers and printers were under constant surveillance, and those who dared to publish or distribute prohibited works faced severe punishment. The French Revolution, in the late 18th century, a period of radical social and political upheaval, saw the abolition of censorship. The Declaration of the Rights of Man and Citizen in 1789 proclaimed the freedom of speech and press as fundamental rights. However, this freedom was short-lived. The 19th century brought about a resurgence of censorship during the reign of Napoleon Bonaparte. He established a rigorous system of censorship, controlling the press and other forms of media to maintain his rule and suppress opposition. The 20th century, particularly during the two world wars, saw censorship taking a different form. The government controlled information during these times of crisis to maintain public morale and national security. The Dreyfus affair at the end of the 19th century was also a notable example of government censorship and misinformation. In more recent times, the French government has made efforts to balance the freedom of expression with the need to maintain public order and respect for individual rights. Laws have been enacted to prevent hate speech, defamation, and the denial of historical events like the Holocaust. Now, let's summarize. We've traced the history of censorship in France from the absolute monarchy of Louis XIV through the Enlightenment period, the French Revolution, the reign of Napoleon, the World Wars, and into the present day. We've seen how censorship has evolved and taken different forms, from suppressing dissent and controlling information to protecting public order and individual rights. This is a testament to the constant battle between freedom of expression and the need for order and respect for others' rights. In conclusion, censorship in France, like in many places around the world, is a complex and nuanced issue. It's a delicate balance between allowing freedom of expression and maintaining public order and respect for individual rights. Remember, the power of the written and spoken word is immense, and with it comes a great responsibility.